Hello and welcome to another update video about ADA. ADA, let's start on the 4-hour chart, has formed this 5-wave pattern to the upside that topped around the 15th of March, around 80 cents. This is unchanged and there's currently also no need, no reason to really deviate from that scenario. It is a possible 5-wave move up, but obviously to keep, let's say, the bullish scenario alive here on this chart, there's a need for the chart to turn around, for the price to turn around to the upside before we break below critical support. And that critical support level is the 29-cent mark. It is the 78.6 retracement of the rally that we had here to the upside. Okay, so this is the relevant, this is the key pullback level that must hold in a scenario in which we're tracking a so-called 1-2 setup. Very much questionable currently the short-term bullish expectations. Okay, so the idea that we could have possibly, bottomed already in this support region, it is really, really questionable. You can count it that way, but it really is a big mess. Let's go to the 1-hour chart. It is very much hopium until we break out of the range. But this is the pullback support zone. Let's say the area in which a wave 2 would need to finish, would need to turn around. We can say that possibly this wave 2 bottomed, in this case here on the 13th of April. That's very much consistent with my previous updates that I'm telling you, yep, the low could be in. I'm definitely giving you a bullish option, and I give you the relevant bullish support regions that need to hold for this direct upside potential to work out, to be followed, and to play out in general. But is it highly reliable? No, absolutely not. I have to say that I'm saying that on the Matic chart, I'm saying that on the dot chart. You can. For me, this is the bullish count that at least makes kind of sense, in orange. So that we say wave 2 bottomed, this is a wave 1, this is a wave 2. And then the wave 3, because we haven't really broken above the previous high, the wave 3 would still need to be ongoing. It needs to reach 60 cents in my interpretation, and the wave 5 would need to reach 65 cents, which means in simple terms, until we form 5 waves to 64, 65 cents, I have no reliable confirmation of a low. I have seen completely insane wave counts, like I've seen someone count like a 1-2, 1-2, and a 1-2 setup. I mean, technically valid, but you would have to call this as a 5-wave move, which I find quite a challenge. The others are debatable, but then the different size of the wave 1s makes it even more debatable and challenging actually, and questionable. The only thing, you can only count it that way if you're really looking for a hopium count, and the only reason you can do it is because it's formed higher lows, but not really consistently higher highs. So yeah, that's a real hopium count. The invalidation point is the same though, it's my red line here. So if we get a break below the red line, it will be invalidated. Also my orange count, which I find more realistic than a super aggressive 1-2, 1-2, 1-2 setup. That's just completely questionable. And it's already going to be less likely below 43.6 cents. So I still have my micro support region here on the chart. I moved that, after the price reacted to it when it was here. But again, we come down quite sharply and we are still in the sideways range. There's a breakdown point at 41.9 cents, breakout point to the upside 52.2, and anything in here is just noise. It's just noise, no direction. Short-term bearish potential, definitely there in the white count, where we say a 3rd wave bottomed here over larger C wave, and the wave 2 is still unfolding. This was an A wave up. It looks corrective. B wave down. C wave up clearly in 3 waves. D wave down. Looks already a bit impulsive. And then another E wave high, like a lower high, could set the stage for another attempt to break down in wave 5. So we already had a triangle nearly complete here, but it didn't break down. So there's another attempt. It's just, tracking the waves until we get a final breakout really. And the support area is on the chart, but there's no sign that a local low is in or any low really. Bitcoin a bit friendly today, ADA down. Not really anything exciting here about this chart. Just seems to be moving within the range here between the 50% and the 38.2 retracements. You know, just sort of sideways oriented. Not really any significant movements. So yeah, really pretty boring there at the moment. Nothing really exciting going on. So we have to remain patient at the moment. Wait for a breakout. I think the levels are clear. And if there is one more low, we're looking at around about 36 cents. So that's my update about ADA. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.